today is the day where I get run through by 100 guys.
This is the aftermath of sleeping with 100 men in 14 hours.
Oh God, this can't be good.
Or as Marcus calls it, Tuesday.
I went viral for letting 23 guys run a train on me with my friend Bonnie. Now, that video is actually out now, so if you want to check that out, you know where to go.
No, we don't actually. I'm too innocent to know where to go.
Where do I go to find this stuff?
I mean, come on.
But if you want to be a part of the next one, I'm actually doing 100 guys in one day. So head on over to my Twitter to find out.
Now, Marcus, you signed up. How was it? What number were you in line?
89th.
The obvious question is, what number is acceptable? Because clearly, like,
Are you
97.
serious? What number is acceptable?
I'm talking as a guy, right? You're waiting in line. Do you skip out at 7 or is 97 okay?
What number's acceptable?
Yeah. What number in the line do you have to be for it to be okay?
I've got a feeling that if you
Look, if you're first in line, that's the same as just a regular hookup.
if you sign up to this, then you probably actually don't care what number in the queue you're in. I
But
reckon.
do they let you choose? Because, like, for me, number 1 or 2 I can take, but number 97. But number 1 is like, that's a regular day. Number 2, that could also be a regular day. Let's just say that you're hooking up with a lot of randoms and, like, you happen to sleep with someone who's went on another date that morning. Like, that's not that bad, right? But number 98, number 99, you're going to have to have been into it.
Would you actually want to be the number 100 dude?
Obviously, there's people out there that are into that, right? But do you know that going in, or do you have to, is it a lucky dip? Do they pull it out of a hat? Like, how do they choose the numbers?
I reckon someone's requested, can I be the last one?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, there's definitely going to be a fight for number 1 and number 100.
So today is the day where I get run through by 100 guys. How many?
Hey, at least they're prepared.
I think this is all I'm going to do with my hair and makeup today.
Yeah, that's the important stuff. The hair and makeup, especially when you get to 77, hair and makeup's going to be a big problem.
Yep.
Do you reckon the hair and makeup's intact after 20?
Probably not.
Just a bit of bronzer and a bit of blush. I'm running a little bit late, I think. It'll be totally fine because the boys can't start without me.
Or can they? I mean, if they're going at 100, I think they can start without you.
Yeah, they could if they really wanted to.
I'm almost there now. We have to do a little bit of a late start, but that's fine.
I love it if she was just in some regular Uber and then she starts filming a TikTok of, so yeah, I'm going to about to do 100 guys right now. And then you're an Uber driver just hearing just what? Yeah. And then you got to go home to your wife and be like, yeah, so I drove this woman. She was going to go do 100 guys.
How are you doing? How's it going so far? How many are we on?
I think only 8.
8 guys.
On 8, but the makeup's still intact. So that's a pretty impressive effort, actually.
Okay.
I am impressed.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I am actually.
Count the shoes. This is a scene Marcus is very used to. This is something that Marcus has to see to get off. How many shoes can you count? I love how they all dressed up for the occasion.
Yep.
First group scene done. That was a lot of fun. And now I'm on to number 16.
Now, the one thing that I'm going to point out again is the makeup is still intact. And if you're putting a lot of effort in, wouldn't you be sweating some of that makeup off?
I reckon it's been reapplied a few times along the way, just quietly.
Look at how many consent forms she had to get.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think about 70 people through. This is what the room is looking like, not in the best state.
Not in the best state, but I don't see a lot of stains either. The bed is actually in pretty good condition considering.
If she's saying that she's had 70 blokes run through her and that's what the room looks like, yeah, that's in pretty good condition.
I mean, it looks like Marcus has been through it 100 times, but you know, the rest of us, after 1 or 2, that room would not look like that.
No.
We've kind of got things everywhere.
There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Someone brought me a rose. Oh my God, I forgot to vlog this. Someone brought me a fucking rose. He was the sweetest boy ever.
Yeah, imagine you come in number 77 and you bring in a rose.
I reckon the bloke at number 69 brought the rose in.
Got ran through by 101 men. And my eyes are still recovering from all the bodily fluids.
So the makeup has been affected at this point. You can clearly tell.
Yes.
So yesterday.
There's something there that needs to be. There wasn't there earlier. Some certain tests should have been run because there's a big thing on the lip.
Today I got ran through by 101 guys.
It's also appeared very fast.
Yeah.
Don't mind this, someone actually bit my lip.
Of course they did. Of course that's what happened. I mean, that's the danger of doing it with 103 guys, right? One of them might accidentally bite your lip.
Yeah.
But last night I didn't end up having a shower. Well, I didn't wash my hair in the shower.
She didn't even bother to shower afterwards.
No, I think she said she didn't wash her hair.
Still, I mean, I'd be washing every inch.
Just because I was too tired. But I want to show you guys the aftermath of what it's like to get ran through by that many guys in one day. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I am so achy. It went on for how many hours? We went from 9 a.m. till about 11 p.m. I think it was.
That's a pretty solid shift, you know.
Yep, 14 hours there.
I wonder if she gets paid overtime.
Probably not for that.
Got countless guys lined up ready to us.
I love how they all just
He's got Crocs on.
let's put no effort into our shoes.
Exactly.
Especially when this is the only thing that's going to be filmed online. Like, if there's one thing that you happen to be in 100-man situation with, and you learn from this, is wear proper shoes and pants. None of these tracksuits and Crocs and white socks. Like, come on. Dress shoes and some proper pants. Come on.
You'd probably be better off being barefoot.
I mean, yeah. And also, like, obviously, if you're number 75, you're still hoping you're going to put it to her good enough that you somehow get her number and, you know, this could be the one. So you're not going to pull that off. You're not going to pull that off when you rock up in Crocs, white socks, and tracksuit pants.
You stand out, that's for sure.
Not in a good way, though.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to make that special connection with someone when you're number 75, you got to dress for the part,
Yeah,
right?
You definitely.
Now, imagine telling your kids how you met your mother.
Oh.
Hey, kids, this is how I met your mother. I was number 77. And let's just say that I put it to her good enough that, well, no one else could come again.
Yeah.
How many shoes are you guys counting? Wait. Well, these are all the
Some of them are taking their
guys.
shoes
There's more
off.
in there as well.
Why doesn't anyone think of the hygiene of walking in the house with so many shoes?
I don't think the shoes is the least of their issues when it comes to hygiene.
I love that this guy looks like he's got a stain.
Yeah, I was
right?
going to say, you've paused that at a very, very good time.
I mean, we can't show the actual thing, but we can show recreation, right? So yeah, that was when they did the previous version. And what if I told you there's been an update and she's wants to go further?
I did 101 guys. Now, this was just the warm-up because in
That was only a warm-up, yeah. 101 guys.
That was just the warm-up.
February,
Wow.
I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yeah.
4 digits, 1,000 guys. And Marcus wants to be 669.
No. I want the devil's number, 666.
Okay. There you go. No, he wants to be shoe number, what is that? 1,200 no, 1,300 I can't do maths in my head at the moment, but you know, double the numbers. Actually, no, 1,200 because I'm just going to assume that some of them are not fully able-bodied.
1,000 guys. Now, this is going to be a ticketed event, so make sure you follow for more
ticketed
details.
event?
How are you to be a part?
Yeah, Marcus, let's get involved. Follow so you can get your tickets.
A ticketed event.
1 day only.
You know what the weird thing is? My brain's only thinking, how is this actually possible to pull this off?
Yeah, I mean, when you break down the numbers, that's a lot per hour.
Because she said, right, when she did the 101 guys, it took her 14 hours to do that.
Yeah. But she's going to do 10 times
And she's
the
going to
amount.
do 10x that, 10 times the amount of people.
Well, then, I mean, you've got to actually just be set up to go and then not have any breaks. And they need to all be ready. You know, I think they needed someone in between breaks to set the men up. And I think, Marcus, you want to volunteer for that position, don't you? Marcus wants to do the grunt work. So they all just go in for 1 second and...
I don't think there's anything that...
So everyone, like,
she's
subscribe,
actually
comment so
gonna
that Marcus
do.
can get his ticket. Tag her in this.
Wow.
Tag her. Marcus wants to be number 666. Now, we did find Marcus's dream wife, though.
Okay. Before opening my marriage and...
So she'd been with 2 guys prior to marriage. Now that she's in a open marriage, she's 46, 94, 26. So good numbers.
Okay. So clearly the partner showed her a good time.
Well, not the partner, other people.
Well,
The partner, if she's been with 2, the partner was number 2, you would assume, or maybe number 1, then second, and then came back.
Yep.
In a marriage, it's always important to have a supportive wife. And this one went out of her way to surprise her husband by doing something special for him with his PlayStation. She washed it for him.
oh no. No.
All clean, love you.
Oh no.
To be fair, it looks dirtier than that bed after the 100.
That's true, actually.
But we did find the perfect wife.
Always try to make his hard, not his life. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It's very valid.
Yes, make his hard, not his life, so he will make your pussy wet, not your life.
See, that's a trick to a good marriage.
It's a very simple statement, but it's very, very true.
Yeah. I mean, if he's into watching you with 100 guys, make it come true for him.
Yep.
Now, this woman went viral for flashing the portal where they had a portal that went to the other side of the globe. And guess what? They have a new one, so she went back to do it again. Proving that no matter what portal, where they put it, this woman's going to go there and flash it.
Yep.
Now, as we know, men are
Both
disgusting,
bodies
right?
are valid in 2024. I was in Animal Kingdom and I could not believe my eyes. People were shocked when they saw me and I don't understand why. It's so
Yeah. I spent money to get my body to look like this, and then I don't understand why people would be staring at me.
Hold on. I thought this was just like plain like trick photography or something.
No. This is post-surgery.
What?
so sad that kids learn this behavior from their parents. I was
Yeah, how dare kids?
What?
just trying to have fun with my friends. But the looks we got were so rude. Anyways, we went to the safari to watch different animals. And I realized something. Animals don't judge people. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
They
Animals don't judge people. That's why animals are better. If I get surgery to make my ass look substantially bigger, I can always rely on animals to make me feel normal because they're not going to judge me for that massive ass that I
Why-
spent all this money to get done.
Why would someone do this?
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of getting this surgery is so that people will notice and look at it.
Exactly. And
They
then
are
you
pure
get upset
souls
with
and
the
they don't care
attention.
about how you look or what you're wearing. They just exist, just like me. After resting a little bit, we went to see the gorillas. I swear he was looking at me.
Except he was looking directly the opposite way. Also, she just complained about people looking at her, and then she's like, I want the gorilla to look at me.
I think I made a new friend. What was he thinking? Overall, I think it was a great experience thanks to the animals. I'm just existing and trying to live the moment. Are you team animals or team humans?
I am team animals because they would not spend that money to get an ass like that.
I was just looking at that gorilla.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
what
the
you were looking
look-
at, right?
No.
No, Marcus, come on.
The look on the gorilla's face was just like,
Yeah, that's all
What
Marcus was looking
the
at. Marcus was definitely only looking at the gorilla. He definitely never looked at anything else in the video.
goodness.
Now, just imagine what the girl who did the 100 guys in one day is going to have to explain to her brother on their podcast.
You know, in my career, like, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far?
So there's this one kid, I'm not gonna mention names, he is obsessed with you. Every time I'm on the bus, he takes his phone and he goes, "Oh, look, it's your sister."
Now, not only does she put the content out there, which is one thing, but she also brings her brother onto the podcast to ask him about it and therefore involving him in her business, which her business is obviously, we know what, right?
Anyway, keep going.
Marcus, you're pretending you don't know what her business is. You don't know what this woman does.
I could have a guess, and I'll assume I'm correct. But
what do you think she does if she's in this video when every single person in this video has one thing in common?
Well, it starts with O and ends in F, so yeah.
She's a police officer.
Okay.
No. It's heartbreaking for her.
You know, and he goes like this, "Oh, look at this."
Yeah, Marcus, what do you think she does? What do you think he was showing him?
With the smirk on that kid's face, it could be anything.
Yeah, could be anything. Could be anything.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Absolutely. And they ask me, "Is it pink?" I just tell them, "Pay for it and find out."
This is the thing. We don't have enough supportive brothers out there.
Wow.
Society is not moving forward because we don't have supportive brothers.
Pay for it and find out.
Yeah, if it's pink. And finally, poor guy just wants to pass out on the street in peace. So if you don't subscribe and you don't watch the next video, this is going to happen to you. This is going to be your future. You're going to be passed out on the street, drunk, and a guy and a dog is going to come up to you and you're going to get pounded. And it's going to be 100 dogs, 100 times over.
Oh, God.